This is your new assignment, pilot. Bay 12. Try to keep up with the mechanic. And good luck.
Hold on there, you stubborn hook. Oh, come on, don't you start acting shy on me now. Ow! Whoa, whoa. Well, hey there. Now, you must be the fresh pilot they finally decided to send me. Hold on, let me guess. They done told you I was eccentric, didn't they? Or, was it talks too much? Oh, don't worry. Both are kind of true. Name's Harley. Harlan Quinn. But everybody around here calls me Harley. Heavy mechanic, certified in reactor cores, servo systems, hydraulic pressure regulation, and professional rambler. Oh, don't leave me hanging. There we go. That's a good grip. And that's very important. It means you won't panic when the whole cockpit starts rattling like a tin can in a tornado. Now, welcome to Bay 12. Go on now. Take a look. Don't rush it. First time's real important. But right here, that's your girl. Now, ain't she a beaut? 300 feet of reinforced alloy, layered armor plate, and enough firepower to make a mountain reconsider its life choices. And you, well, you're gonna be the one sitting in her head. Telling her where to walk, where to punch, and hopefully where not to fall over. No pressure. Come on, I'll show you around. Now, watch your step. She tends to leak coolant on humid days. I swear she gets nervous. She does! Hey, you ever been this close to one before? Not those training sims y'all do. I mean, real close. Close enough to hear her think. Most folks look at these things and, they just see a weapon. Big old monster puncher. Me? Nah, that ain't right. She's a story. Every scratch on this frame, that's a big memory. Every dent, that's a fight she walked away from. Every system I patch up, that's me keeping her alive long enough to make it back home again. And guess what? You're a part of that now. Ain't that something? Follow me. Up here. This is the best spot in the house. Careful. Watch your step. Right here. Pretty view, ain't it? This whole hangar stretched out. Rows of these giants just sleeping like they ain't capable of leveling a coastline. When I was a kid, I didn't have nothing like this. I had an old TV with a busted antenna. I had to smack it just to get the right clear picture. But hey, when it worked, oh boy, I saw big machines like this for the first time. The American models, they called Jaegers. I'm still not entirely sure why. But boy, did I think they were cool. Big old hunks of metal walking through an actual ocean. That changed my whole life. Right then and there, while other kids wanted to pilot them, I kind of wanted to know how they worked. What made them joints move? What kept them from tearing themselves apart? Why they sounded the way they did when they powered up? Now, of course I had a head start. Guess I never really grew out of that. I mean, how could I? You know, family's been doing this for generations. Yeah, from back in the day, my great old Harlan Quinn. That's my great granddaddy. The Harlan Quinn as a pop pop to. Oh, yeah, about that. So I am Harlan Quinn IV. Great granddaddy was Harlan to be taken seriously. My pop pop was Harl to differentiate. My daddy, they called him Quinn. Then there's me, Harley. Family of mechanics. You know, all we ever need is a pilot. And now look at me. Got myself a real pilot standing in my bay. Try not to look too overwhelmed. Yeah, you're doing a great job. Oh, don't mind that. Yeah, Bay 9's always breaking something. Listen, I know first assignments can feel like hell, he got tossed to the deep end. But you're all right. You got me. You got her. I keep her standing. You keep her moving. That's gonna be our deal. And hey, you ever get nervous up in that cockpit? You just remember, there's a mechanic down here who already argued with half her systems into behaving. Also, you don't got it. We'll take good care of you. Both of them. Though, I gotta warn you, I will talk your ear off about every mech ever built if you ever give me the chance. Jaegers, the foreign models, hell, even those Japanese ones I grew up watching. Don't test me. I know my stuff. But that's for later. Right now, let's get you acquainted with your giant. Her name's Angel. Code name is Archangel. All right, hold still a second. And there. Harness sits better like that. You'll thank me later. The last thing you need is that digging in your shoulder mid-fight. You ever notice how different it feels at night here? You know, daytime, it's all noise and orders and people pretending like they ain't scared of what's out there. But at night, I swear you can actually hear them. The machines, I mean. Yeah, it feels like they're breathing. Yeah, I know how that sounds. You asked me earlier why I talk about these things the way I do. Why I don't just treat them like equipment. Like I said, I was born into this. Great-granddaddy, you know, he was there at the very start. Back when the first Jaegers were nothing but desperate ideas scribbled on chalkboards and welded together with more hope than sense. Those first machines, they weren't like this one. Not even close. They were big, yeah, but clunky and pretty darn slow. Those joints screamed every time they moved. The reactors ran way hotter than they should have. Half the time, folks didn't even know if they'd hold together in a real fight. But he helped build them anyway. Said when the kaiju started coming, people stopped asking if something was perfect and started asking if it was enough. And you know, one day, they need a pilot. Pretty darn bad. They didn't have the time to train someone proper. And they ran out of options. So, he volunteered. Now, he climbed into that machine he helped build with his own two hands, and he walked it. He walked that big ugly thing straight into a fight, and he came back too. You know, family legend says he laughed the whole time. He himself said it felt like wrestling a thunderstorm. You know, after that, though, he never piloted again. Said once was enough to know he could. Didn't need to prove it twice. So he went back to building, back to keeping other folks alive. What, a pop? Well, same story minus the pilot and best mechanic they had in his district. That man could take apart a servo assembly blindfolded and put it back together better than factory spec. My daddy? Oh, he was even better. You know, he used to tell me, "Boy, you don't gotta sit in the cockpit to make a difference." And I believed him. Still do. But I ain't gonna lie to you, pilot. And there was a time. Hell, a long time. Where I did want that seat. I wanted to know what my great-granddaddy felt. That moment where the machine listens to you. Where all the steel moves because you told it to. I got close, too. I think closer than most mechanics ever do. They ran the evaluations, neural compatibility test, reflex sims, and all that. And I passed. Passed real well, actually. And that's exactly why they said no. Too valuable, they told me. Said I understood the systems far too well. Said losing me in a cockpit would cost way more than keeping me down here. Ain't that something? I spent my whole life wanting to be up there. And the better I got at this, the further that seat got away. But I figure maybe that ain't a bad thing. Because every time you go up there, you're trusting someone like me. And I take that serious. Real serious. You ain't just piloting some machine I fixed. You're carrying on something bigger than that. My granddaddy knew it. Hell, my great-granddaddy knew it. The same as every mechanic in my family. We all got our place. Yours just happens to be a whole lot higher off the ground. And hey, if I can't get up there, then I'll settle for damn sure making the person who is comes back in one piece. And that includes you, big girl. Besides, someone's got to be down here to listen when you start rambling about what it feels like. Seems only fair, don't it?
All pilots report to launch stations immediately. Category 4 breach confirmed off the southern defense wall. Repeat, Category 4 breach confirmed.
Oh well. There goes our quiet evening. Come on, darling. Move those legs. Today is not the day for dramatic entrances. Go on, hop in. All right, pilot, so that breach opened fast. Oh, way too fast. You know, command says category 4, but I'm betting money that it's uglier than that. Let's get started. Right. Alright. Neural bridge initializing. Core sync stabilizing. Left arm servo green. Right arm green. Spinal gyro stable. Reactor output. Well, she's complaining, but she's always complaining. Okay, bad news. Your right knee actuator is still a little mad at me. Good news. I threaten it with replacement parts and emotional consequences. So hopefully fear keeps it together.
All deployed units prepare for coastal engagement. Civilian evacuation in progress. You are clear for launch.
Okay, hey. Before you go, deep breath. There you go. At this point, you know her. She knows you. Don't fight the machine. You gotta listen to it. Let it move with you. That's the trick. And if things go sideways, you trust me. I'll get you home. Damn right, sugar. Don't make me proud. And try not to punch any buildings. Trust me, paperwork's a nightmare.
Visual confirmed. Aiju approaching seawall. Unit 7 and 12 intercept immediately.
Ooh, hot damn. That thing looks like somebody crossbred an alligator with bad decisions. You seeing those shoulder plates? You know, don't let that hit you head on. That ain't armor, that's an argument.
Unit 7 engaging first contact.
Okay, easy, stay left. Let 7 draw that aggro. Don't you dare rush in. That's how heroes die and mechanics start drinking.
Unit 7 taking heavy damage.
And there it is. Alright, sweetheart, you're up. Go on. You watch the tail, watch the...
Critical hit sustained. Unit 12 has taken structural damage.
Okay, I saw it. Hey, talk to me. You with me? Good. Yeah, stay with me. Don't you dare black out, I swear to God. Come on, no. Damn it. Okay, your left hip rotation lock is jammed. That hit twisted the entire housing. So if you force a turn, she'll rip her own damn leg off.
Aiju advancing rapidly. Unit 12 reposition immediately.
Oh, why, thank you. I hadn't noticed the giant murder lizard was still coming. Okay, listen to me. Don't force the turn. I know every instinct in your body is telling you to move. Just don't. Trust me. Okay, so there's an old manual override under your left console. It's a tiny red lever. Lower. Nope, lower. Nope, that one launches emergency flares, and that's a very different kind of problem. Lower. Think that's it? Yep, that little ugly bastard. You're gonna have to pull it. Hard. Much harder. You know, it sticks like my Aunt June at a family reunion. All right, there. Good. That bypasses the damage rotation lock. Hey, but listen close. You get 30 seconds, maybe less. After that, the entire leg locks solid. You get one move, so don't you dare waste it.
Impact imminent.
Hey, listen to me. Not command, not the alarms. You listen to me. Do you trust me? Then let's do this together like I promised. On my count. 3, 2, 1. Move.
Successful reposition.
Okay, not done. Shoulder. Left shoulder. He's overcommitted. Hit him right. Hit him high. Now. Hey, don't block. Duck under.
Kaiju scattering.
Hey, that's it. Now, plasma caster, shoulder mounted. Fire the damn thing. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Fire!
Target neutralized. Repeat. Target neutralized. Unit 12 remains operational.
Ooh, yo, you did it. Oh, you stubborn, beautiful menace. Oh, you actually did it. Oh, Lord above. I think I need to sit down. I am absolutely too pretty for this level of stress. Hey, 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 hey. Don't move yet. Stay still. And let those systems settle. Let your heart settle. Let my heart settle. You know, I thought I lost you there, pilot. And when that hit came, I saw the hip lock fail, and I knew exactly what would happen if you forced that. And for about 3 real awful seconds, I thought I was listening to the last words I'd ever get from you. On your first day, too. I did not care for that experience, and I would not recommend.
Unit 12, return to base immediately. Excellent work.
Yeah. You hear that? They love us now. You know, probably until paperwork starts. Bring her home, sugar. Slow. Easy. She's limping. And when you get back, I am going to yell at you extensively. Possibly while patching you up. And possibly while holding your face while checking for brain damage. I'm still workshopping that part. But thank you for trusting me, for listening, for coming back. You know, my great-granddaddy used to say the difference between a pilot and a mechanic is simple. A pilot gives the machine courage, and a mechanic gives it a reason to come home. I guess that would make us a matched set, wouldn't it? And sugar, you are never, ever allowed to scare me like that again. Because next time, I might just climb up there myself and show y'all how it's done.